Those who argue against this bill say that Ghana is a signatory to international rights, conventions and treaties. Very true.
It all started as a friendly and calm debate on the floor of Parliament till tempers got high.
However, let us all also be honest and admit that certain things happen here. We're all honorable members of Parliament. And with respect to the titles that we bear and the constituencies that we represent, if there's any gesture I made which anyone here finds offensive, I withdraw it. However, let us all also be honest and admit that certain things happen here.
The promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family value bill is in Ghana's parliament for consideration, and stakeholders are calling for calm amidst the tension.
There are four things I saw in the whole discourse, especially in parliament. Number one, I realized that the diversities of perspectives in academic discourse or any parliamentary discourse is an inherent aspect of the human experience. And so people have different opinions. And people have the right, depending on the spectacle they are wearing and the angle they are standing at, have their opinion about issues. Two, I saw a pattern in the structure of parliament itself. And it expresses a pattern in a way that anything the minority says, the majority will oppose. And anything the majority says, the minority will oppose. And so, number three thing I saw that we must be very careful is about the evolution of the human sexuality itself as perceived by others. And four, there's the need for a comprehensive law about human sexuality as regard to our family values in Ghana to cater for the inadequacies in the existing laws, because I could see that in the future anything can happen given the evolution of the LGBTQ.
The issue is highly polarizing, with the bill seeing strong support from members of Ghanaian society on one hand and adamant opposition from the LGBTQ+ Ghanaians as well as human rights activists and international community on the other hand. There has been a high level of public response to the bill. Several known figures have come forward to publicly declare their support for the bill, including politicians and high-ranking members of Ghana's religious organization of both Christian and Muslim faith. The senior bishop of the Adentan branch of the Action Chapel International, Bishop Isaac Clive Mould, told TV Africa News that being LGBT is against Christian and Ghanaian value.
There's a possibility. That is why we must be very strong and write a comprehensive. We must think through this. That 1,000 years from today, we have a law that will cater for anything and any aspect that will come that have not been perceived and conceived today. You know, and so after the surprise, I will not be surprised because people are still pushing the agenda. The individuals within this contest are also pushing the agenda. One day you will not know who will be at the helm of affairs, who could easily be swayed by their protests and demonstrations and their influence. And sometimes these people have money and they are paying money all over the world, you know, so for people to accept them. And so we as Ghanaians must stand and pray into the future that even when we are not alive, our spirit will still speak. And the letter of the word shall be put into a letter which will become part of our laws, will not lose its value and power even 1 million years from today. And if we are able to do that, and the law is well written, then that possibility, I don't believe, can also happen. But yes, there's a possibility if we joke, it can happen.